Okay, well, let's do another example and we'll see if it gets easier for you. Here's another example, and I believe that is going to be a very easy key for you to understand. N, capital N, is normal vision. Small n is nearsighted. It's recessive, which means in order to show the pure recessive, you need to have two lowercase n's. So you have to have this situation, little n, in order to show the recessive. The normal one can be big N blank. I mean, you don't know what that one is. Okay, as we go through, we should fill in the chart what we already know ahead of time. Well, what we do know is that number 1, number 3, number 6, number 8, 9, and number 10 are all pure recessive. So we can fill them in little n, little n. Now, what do we know about the rest of the chart? Well, we know one thing for sure. They're all dominant. So that means they have to have one big N at least, just like in the last example. Well, let's fill in the one big N that we know for each one of these. There. Now that's accurate. Now we can start applying the rules that we know. Do you remember them from before? Okay, if you don't remember them from before, I'll show them to you. All dominant children of a pure recessive parent are hybrid. All dominant parents of a pure recessive child are hybrid, and you can never prove pure dominant. All right, let's go back to our example, and we'll start looking at them. Let's start at the bottom. I like to usually start down there and look at number 12. If you look at number 12, you can see he has a pure dominant parent. See the marriage line with the line, and she is one of the offsprings. That's a girl. So this child and this child, both coming from this one parent at least, being pure recessive, these both have to carry the little n. Okay? Now, let's look in reverse. See number 10, rule number 1. First chance we've had to use it. Dominant parents of a pure recessive child, right here, are hybrid. So that one also has to be little n. So these three individuals, number 5, number 11, and number 12, we figure out just by looking at number 6 and number 10. Now let's go up and look at number 7. 7 comes from number 3. 3 is a pure recessive parent, a pure recessive parent, the mother. So number 7, logically, because it is the dominant offspring of a pure recessive parent, has to be a hybrid. If we look at number 4, 4 has pure recessive children from rule number 1, saying it has to be hybrid, but it also has a pure recessive parent, doubling the fact that it has to be a hybrid. So there's no question about number 4. It's definitely got to be a hybrid. And if we look at number 2, does number 2 have any children that are pure recessive? No. Does it have a parent listed on the chart? No, you can't see any parents up here. And its only child is hybrid. So this we can't figure out. So it's a big N line. And it stays that way. And so when you answer all the questions, you would use these designations for genotypes. I hope this has been clear. If you have any other questions, in class we'll be doing many of these. And if you'd like to rewind and look through the tape again and maybe pick up something you didn't get before. Okay? Enjoy.